Okay, ladies and gentlemen, here is the video I promised you on. We're going to solve two quadratics using complete this square method. So here's problem 20. Problem 20 from today's worksheet. Notice we have the x squared, but the minus 12x is in the wrong position, isn't it? So we're going to start by adding 12x to both sides. We're adding 12x to both sides. And now we have x squared plus 12x plus 35 equal to 0. Again, 12 minus 12x would be 0. Next, let's go ahead and minus 35 from both sides. So we're going to minus 35 from both sides. And 35 minus 35 is 0. So notice now we're left with x squared plus 12x. And I'm going to leave a little space here again. Okay. Equal to negative 35. Now what? Well, hopefully now you know how to complete the square. If I have 12x, as everybody agreed, 12 is really 6 plus 6, or 12 divided by 2 is 6. And I'm going to do 6 squared, and 6 times 6 is 36. So I'm going to add 36 on the left and 36 on the right. So let's see what we have now. We have x squared, right? We still have our 12x. We now have plus 36 equal to 1. 36 minus 35 is 1. That's a 36 right there. Now what? Well, this, you see, is a perfect square. X plus 6 squared. And if that's equal to 1, well, can't we do a square root on both sides? And let's just bring it on up to the top right corner here, guys. But am I not going to have now x plus 6 equal to plus or minus 1, because the square root of 1 is positive or negative 1. Finally, can't we minus 6 both sides? That's a minus 6 there. And with 6 minus 6 equal to 0, I now know that x is plus or minus 1 with a minus 6. So let's do minus 6 plus the 1, which is negative 5. And let's do minus 6 minus 1, which is negative 7. And these two numbers, guys, again, remember, are called our roots. They're called our x-intercepts. X-intercepts. They're also called our zeros. Please start remembering that all three words are synonymous. They mean basically the same thing. So pause the video, guys. And again, maybe you have to rewind or watch certain steps here. But tomorrow will be our second day doing this. So hopefully we're already getting comfortable with the process. Okay, here was problem 19 from today's worksheet. Again, notice how it's a little bit out of order. So let's just go ahead and minus 14 in both sides. And now we'll have the n squared minus 14n equal to negative 24. 14n minus 14 is 0, right? Notice I left a spot right here because I know negative 7 plus negative 7 is negative 14, or negative 14 divided by 2 is negative 7. So I'm going to add 7 squared, which is plus 49 here, plus 49 there. Now let's see what our end result is. This, for example, is in minus 7 squared in it, isn't it? Remember, we added the 49 to make it a perfect square on the left side of our equals. This over here, of course, is 25. So now what? Well, let's take the square root of both sides. And with the square root and the squared being inverses and canceling each other out, I'm left with n minus 7 equal to plus or minus 5, because the square root of 25 is 5. Finally, we're going to add 7 to both sides. 7 minus 7 is 0. So bringing it over here, hopefully you agree that n will now equal the 7 plus or minus 5. Better known as 7 plus 5, which is 12, and 7 minus 5, which is 2. And so guys, we solved problems 19 and 20 on the worksheet as promised. Please make sure you understand these two problems before you walk into class tomorrow. Until next time, bye.